Ooh, the shot's fading a little bit. Look at you go. On the green and under regulation, putting for eagle here. Good stuff. All right, this is your eagle putt. Oh man, this one's breaking pretty hard to the left. Oh, this one's starting out okay. Oh, and the putt won't go down. All right, let's tap her on in and continue on our way. Currently sitting at 1 under par. Okay, here we go. Par 4, 6th hole. And this shot's around 145 yards from the pin. And that'll do. Grab your putter. See how you do with this 13-foot putt. It's breaking to the left, I think. Oh man, that could have been better, I think, but maybe a birdie on the next hole. All right, tapping in for par, and we're moving on. And it's a 2-stroke lead for our leader at the moment. And the 7th hole, we have a par 4. Nice. Okay, this one's about 105 yards out. And you're 2 strokes off the lead. Come on, ball. Kick to the right. Nice shot. Another green in regulation. Okay, 8 feet. Good work out there today. That's your 4th birdie so far. And after that hole, you'll go down to 2 under. And the wind is picked up. We got a tailwind to deal with. Well, unfortunately, we missed the green here. Second shot here on hole number 8. Oh, so close. Here we go. Let's drop this and get your par. And there we go. And after that hole, you are 3 strokes behind our leader. Okay, the wind's blowing on this one, right to left. This one's looking okay off the tee. All right, let's have a good second shot here on the 9th. Ugh, rolled right by. Sink this and you get down to 3 under par. I think this one's going left to right. Looking pretty good. That shot was marvelous. 1 stroke lead for our leader today. All right, tee this one up and have a good drive. We're on a par 4 as we hit the 10th hole. Looks like this one's safe. Okay, about 105 left to go. And 4 strokes off the lead. That'll do for the approach. 14-footer. Sort of straight to start out with this one, and then it goes a bit to the left. Oh, it's getting there. And right now you are at 4 under par for the day. And the headwind is definitely a thing on this hole. Well, we're green bound here. Yeah, that's going to work for you. I'm liking that. And this putt is for your birdie. Let's do this. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. And down it goes for the birdie. Well done. And after that hole, just 2 strokes off the lead. And we're on the tee here of the 12th hole. We got a par 4. We're in the deep stuff. You might need a club or 2 extra on this shot. And if you're not careful, this approach could get away from you. Bit of a down slope there. Oh, almost went down. Oh, almost in there with the chip. Okay, you've got this to save par. Come on, let's get that to go. And our leader currently has a one-stroke advantage on the field. And teeing this one up on hole number 13. You can tell just by the sound that that was hit with extreme force. Got about 125 to the pin. And you're 3 strokes off the lead. That was good stuff. This one's 8 feet. Birdies everywhere. 8th birdie of the day for you. Great work. And just a couple strokes back from the leader after that hole. All right, 14th hole. This one's a par 5. Let's do it. Just striped that one. That one's out of bounds. Oh, how are you? Okay, setting up for the bogey. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. This one's on a good line. All right, bogey putt drops. Good stuff. And that will leave you at 5 under after that one. Let's see what happens here. We got a long par 4 for this one. Good shot. And setting up about 105 yards to the pin. Setting up here with a very long putt. And here's an uphill putt, moving to the left. And well done, you got most of the way there. Setting up here with a 4-foot putt. And a 3-stroke lead for our leader at the moment. Well, see if you can use the tailwind on this hole. Oh my goodness, you launched that ball. Okay, we're setting up about 100 yards out. Nice shot into this green. Good work. And if you can sink this, it's a birdie for you. I think this putt's just breaking slightly to the right. And that'll go. Nicely done. And you are looking at a 6-under at the moment. Next up is the 17th hole. This one's a par 4. Oh, wonderfully struck. Okay, about 170 yards to the pin. You'll be all right there. You could get down to 7 under par if this goes in. This one's got a pretty hard break left to the right. To getting that birdie. Okay, let's tap this one on in and move on our way. Just 2 strokes off the lead after that one. Okay, careful out there. We got a tailwind. Silky swing. Second shot on the 18th. Decent approach there. Here's a putt from 19 feet. And I think this one's breaking to the left. Well, this one's on a line. Still on track. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. All right, we're done here today. You wound up at 7 under par. Well done. And that's that. I had a lot of fun out there with you today. Thanks for taking me around the course. We'll see you next time. Hi there, glad to have you aboard. Today we are going to start with the par 4 first hole. Let's put this first drive into the short stuff and we'll be on our way. And with that, you have begun. Best of luck to you. Second shot here on the first. Okay, let's go. This one is for par. This is just a short putt, but it does move to the right. We're starting things off at even par as we head to the next hole. Lovely way to start your round. Birdies are out there, though. All right, second hole is a par 4. I think you know what to do. Looks like this tee shot's coming in for a safe landing. All right, what do we got here? Looking like about 165 to the pin. And the green tends to slope away from us where we want to land it, so be careful of the approach. Oh man, this might actually go down. This one for the birdie. All right, let's get to the next. And after that one, you're sitting at 8 under. A little windy on this hole. I like that. We've got about 110 yards to go here. Come on, give us a kick to the right. I like it. I like what you did there. This putt is about 11 feet. I think this starts off pretty straight and then takes a bit of a left turn. Oh, so close. All right, give this a little tap and we can move on. Okay, let's see what the scorecard looks like. And you're 8 under par currently. teeing up on the 4th hole now. Oh my, that was a vulgar display of power on that drive. And this shot is around 170 yards away and 4 strokes back. That's a safe shot. And here's a look at what you need to do to get to 9 under. Starts off pretty straight, I think, and then heads to the left. So good. Our current leader is ahead by 4 strokes as we check the board here. Might need a bit more club. We got a headwind on this hole. Good shot. Here's our second shot on this 5th hole. Putting for eagle here on this one. Woo. Good stuff. Okay, this one's 20 feet. And this one's going a bit to the right. Oh, no. 6-foot putt. Nice putt. I like the way this is shaping up. That's your 2nd in a row of birdies. And after that one, you'll bring your score down to 3 under. Here we go. Par 4, 6th hole. Was well played. This one's about 110 yards from the pin. Well done. That's another green in regulation under your belt. 4 feet left. And you're showing us how it's done. 4th birdie of the day so far. Our leader currently has a 1-stroke advantage on the field. And the 7th hole is a par 4. Well, you put a nice swing onto that one. And this one is about 90 yards. Looks like this will be on the dance floor. Here we go. This one for birdie. I think this is going to go right to left. Oh my, that's too bad. Now you've got a 7-foot putt. $11 under par currently. All right, have a good tee shot on this 8th hole. Par 3. We could get that close, I think. Beautiful swing. approach shot worked out just fine. All right, here's a 22-footer. I think this one might move just a little bit to the right. So far, so good. This one's still on track. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. And the person in the #1 spot is ahead by 3 strokes currently. Well, let's let this fly here on the 9th. Yeah, that was a good swing. Well done. All right, this putt for the birdie. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. That was a good putt, and it drops in for birdie number 6 on the day. And after that one, you're sitting at 13 under par. And the back 9 begins with a par 4. Well done. Here's our second shot on the 10th. Nice work. That was some good golf. Setting up a 5-foot putt here. Great work out there. Great work. Birdie number 7 in the hole. And as we look at the leaderboard, the current leader is leading by a stroke. Okay, par 3 here on the 11th. Come on, kick right. Come on. Way to go out there, champ. All right, drop this one in. This one for birdie. I think this starts off pretty straight and then goes to the right. This one's tracking. Yeah, that'll do. Our leader has a 2-stroke advantage at the moment. In this hole, we got a tailwind to deal with. This thing's going for days. Look at this thing go. Okay, second shot here on the 12th. almost hold it out. This putt's about 6 feet. All right, 9 under is your score. Here comes the 13th hole. Okay, this one's around 170 yards out and 2 strokes from our leader. And we're going right of the pin. Careful with this one. This is from way out. This one's breaking left to right. Ooh. And this one for par. And with that, we will move on to the next. And after that one, you are just a couple strokes away from the leader. Okay, teeing up now in a par 5, and it's a big one too. Nothing wrong with that. All right, here's our second shot on the 14th. Taking driver off the fairway, are you? That'll do nicely. And this is our third shot. And 4 feet to go. And you're currently sitting at 17 under par. Got a left to right breeze on this hole. My goodness, you got a hold of that one. We've got about 130 yards to go here. 1 stroke behind the leader. Oh yeah, you'll take those all day. This next putt is for your birdie. Our current leader is up there by 2 strokes currently. Okay, on to 16. This one's a par 4. And look at that thing go. Oh my goodness, you smashed it. This one's about 100 yards out. And you're 1 stroke off the lead. Well, you missed the approach. I'm not disappointed in you in any way. Just want you to know that. And wouldn't it be nice to save par on this one? Okay, that putt's done. And trailing the leader by just 1 stroke after that hole. Wind is blowing left to right. Great swing on that one. And we're about, I don't know, 200 yards or so from the pin from here. And you're 1 stroke off the lead. Well, that's too bad. Pretty sure you weren't planning on that. That's okay. Oh my goodness, is this gonna go down? All right, give this a tap. And the current leader is ahead by 2 strokes at the moment. Okay, now we go over to the par 4 18th hole. Nicely done. Well, that'll do for now. This one's about 15 feet. I think this one's moving to the right. Oh, birdie putt as well. Oh, that could have been good. All right, give this a tap. Okay, the par putt drops, and that's it for you. And I'll tell you what, that was fun to watch. 18 under par at the end of the day. And that'll be it for me here today. Thanks for taking me around the course with you. I had a great time out there. Hopefully we'll see you again real soon. Hello there and welcome to the game that is PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get into this. Wishing you the best here as you tee off on the first hole of the final round of your event. I believe this one's fairway bound. Okay, second shot here on the first. Well, that approach kind of missed the mark a little bit. You're gonna want to sink this one, this to save your par. 18 under for the moment. And we're on the par 4 second hole. Let's have a good one. And this one's about 160 yards from the pin. Don't want to go too far on this one. The green slopes away from us around that pin. Good shot. This one's 8 feet away. Oh, almost in there. And this next putt for par. And you're at even par. A heads up, we got a headwind to deal with. Okay, there we go. Setting up about 115 yards out. We're on the green with that one. Well done. This one's 17 feet. Amazing. We've got a long par 4 staring us down on this one. Good job. Okay, this one's around 160 yards from the pin. Well, unfortunate. That's going to get counted as a missed green. Okay, third shot. Here we go, tapper on in, and we'll head on to the next hole. That'll do. And it is a 2-stroke lead at the moment for our leader. Wind is blowing left to right on this one. And that was a tee shot. Here's our second shot on the 5th. Nicely done on the green and on and under regulation, mind you. Okay, this is your look at eagle. Let's make it count. And I think this one's breaking pretty hard right to left. And this putt's around 16 feet out. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. Oh, 5-foot putt here. And getting the old 3-putt par for this hole. Just 3 strokes off the lead after that hole. And now the par 4 sixth. Oh my goodness, just absolutely demolished that. And this shot is clocking in around 115 yards from the pin. And 3 strokes off the lead. Nice approach. Good stuff. Here we go for your birdie. Oh, that was almost in. Okay, here's a 4-foot putt for us. Current leader has a 3-stroke lead at the moment. Okay, 7th hole is a par 4. And look at this, just striped it off the tee. This shot's about 75 yards to the pin. 3 strokes off the lead as well. Ooh, this is nice. I'm having that. All right, if you can sink this, snatch a birdie and be on our way. And the person in first place has a 4-stroke lead at the moment. Careful out there, the wind's blowing right to left. Heading a little bit to the left on the approach. All right, second shot on the 8th. Okay, that almost went down. Okay, drop this one in there. This will save par. Going towards that hole. Good job. And it's a 2-stroke lead for our leader at the moment. Teeing this one up on hole number 9. Nicely played. Oh, this is nice. Okay, I'll accept that. Okay, 4 feet to go. And after that one, you've brought your score down to 3 under. Here we go, 10th hole, par 4. Let's give this a go. Swinging like silk. Was tidy. All right, let's get a birdie and get out of here. What do you say? right, all we need is a little tap here. Let's do it. And tapping this one in for par. Well done. Current leader enjoying a 2-stroke lead at the moment. Wind blowing left to right on this hole. Ooh, looks like we'll have to carry that bunker front of the green. Way to go out there, looking good. This putt is measuring in at 11 feet. This one's leaning tiny little bit to the left. Oh, that's too bad. Okay, let's drain this and get our par. Okay, moving on. And you are 3 strokes off the pace after that one. Teeing off here on a short par 4. Was a good one. All right, second shot on the 12th. All right, we'll take that. Setting up a 12-foot putt here. Nice putt. That's your 4th birdie of the day. Our current leader is up there by 2 strokes currently. And the wind's a little blustery. It's blowing right to left on this one. Tee shot's looking fairway bound. This is about 160 to the pin. And just 3 strokes off the lead. Safely on the green. This one's about 21 feet to the cup. Pretty straight here, a little bit to the left maybe. Oh, just slides by. All right, for the par. Short putt here, but it does move right to left. And the putt goes down. And after that one, 4 strokes off our leader. Okay, now for the par 5, 14th. Ooh, looks like we're going to the fairway. Don't see that every day. I guess you're just going to take that driver off the fairway and be on your way. Yep, that's going to do. This one's a 4-foot putt. Nice putt, and that is for birdie number 5 on the day. And our leader currently ahead by 1 stroke. And now the 15th hole. We got a par 4 for this one. Nice, pure swing. Great stuff. This one might roll into the rough. Second shot here on the 15th. Safe approach. Nice. Here we have a 17-foot putt. I think it's breaking to the left. Looking good. We'll need a little more pace on that one. All right, here we go. Give it a tap and we'll head on to the next. All right, nicely played. We are heading down the final stretch of this one now, and we're at 5 under. Got a headwind to deal with on this hole. Be careful with this one. We're in the deep stuff. And here you go, birdie putt coming up here. Lining up for a 9-foot putt here. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. It could be a good one. And after that one, 5 strokes away from the leader. All right, here we go. Number 17. This one's a par 4. Yeah, that'll work. And this one's around 205 yards away. 5 strokes from the lead. Nice approach. About a dozen feet to the hole from here. I think we got a right to left break on this one. Oh! And this is for your par. This putt's going uphill, and I think it's going to the right as well. This putt's good so far. And our leader is currently 1 stroke above the rest. Let's see what happens here on the 18th. Well, tee shot's looking good here. Oh my, this might go down. And we're done here, finished with a tap. Well, that is all she wrote for me. I had an enjoyable time ripping around the links with you today. See you next time.